Hello everyone, welcome to the AI Accelerator podcast. I am Rohan Kulkarni, your host for today, and we have Vinit with us today, and he is going to discuss about UiPath AutoPilot for everyone. First of all, congratulations Vinit on your community award.
Thank you, Rohan.
So let's get started for today and let's dive into AutoPilot for everyone. So before diving into the UiPath AutoPilot features, will you please explain what is UiPath AutoPilot in short?
Autopilot for everyone, if I explain in simple terms, it is AI powered assistant which is created for the business user to perform their daily task.
Okay. Don't we need any special technical background or the coding experience to use that?
So it does not require any technical expertise to get started with Autopilot for everyone.
Okay. So how does Autopilot for everyone actually works and what are the capabilities of it?
So Autopilot for everyone, it works on the NLP basically.
Mm-hmm.
Just you have to write a prompt, and based on your prompt that you are writing to Autopilot, you will get response back.
Okay, so it's like a chat GPT only where LLM is connected in the backend and you need to do some prompting and you will get a response for that.
Yes, exactly like that.
Okay, and what are the capabilities?
Autopilot for everyone offers different capabilities like content creation, then context grounding, automation, and also as an add-on, it integrates with Clipboard AI. So if you heard about the Clipboard AI, it is an AI-powered copy-paste tool which is provided by the UiPath only.
Okay, so we can connect this autopilot to our multiple services which are provided by UiPath.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds really good. And what is context grounding feature?
Context grounding, if you imagine a scenario, context grounding is a process of making your AI smarter just by providing specific knowledge, specific content, and based on that, you'll get response back. Imagine a scenario in your organization, you have HR policies, and as an employee, I went to Autopilot for everyone and asked certain questions. So instead of going to a Google and getting a generic response back, Autopilot can refer to context grounding and get your response back based on those context grounding. Not in a generic way, but in a specific and concise way.
Okay. So do we need to enable this context grounding feature in autopilot or it is already enabled?
Yeah. So to get started with context grounding, you have to first enable it in your cloud account by providing different policies. Then you have to create an index and you have to enable that to a particular assistant. Then it will be available for the employees, those who are using that particular index.
Okay. So as you mentioned, we can upload the HR policies for the context grounding and it will learn from that document. So which type of documents we can upload for the context grounding, like Excel sheets, Google Sheets, or just Word or PDF?
So at the moment, UiPath offers around 7 to 8 extensions. It includes PDF, Excel, JPJ, and many more.
Okay, so it also learns from the image then.
Yes.
So how's the user experience for the autopilot for everyone? Can you walk us through autopilot, like how it works through a
Sure.
prompting and response?
Yeah, definitely. So this is how the UI of Autopilot for everyone look like. And below you can provide the prompt and get a response back. So in the below input area, you can write a prompt and get a response back. So I can ask Autopilot, how are you doing? So now Autopilot is analyzing my request and I'll be getting response back. And after response, you can see I'm also getting the suggested prompts. So based on the conversation I'm doing with Autopilot, those will be suggested prompts that will be auto populated over here.
Okay, so basically we are getting the response from the prompt that we are typing into that comment box down below. I can see there are multiple options we are seeing up there as a default prompt. So I can see on my screen there is one prompt, help me plan a trip. What will happen if we click on that?
These are the system prompts that you're seeing over here. And you can see a department as well as a general productivity. So you can add different department as well along with different categories. Suppose you have a HR department, and for HR department you want to categorize your prompts, that you can do over here as well. Okay, and if I use one of the system prompt which is available, like help me plan a trip, if I selected this one, system prompt has been added in our input area where I can pass this input to autopilot, and based on that I'll getting the output. So now I have the prompt as help me plan a trip to a location. Location has been added, but I have not specified where I want to go. Let's give a location over here. Suppose I give a location called Goa and hit enter. So now autopilot will analyze, think, and it will go to a Google, because in the backend of the autopilot there is a Google data source has been added. So autopilot will go to Google and get a response back and show the output over here.
Yeah, it is taking some time. And now it is generating something.
So as you can see, I'm getting different outputs based on the accommodations, what activities I want to do, or places to visit in Goa. So those I'm getting over here. And this is just an example from the system prompt that I have provided. In case if you want to analyze a particular document, so that also you can do over here. Just I have to upload a document as an attached file. I have one example. Okay. So I have one invoice available. I'll open the invoice, and I have passed that particular invoice to autopilot. And what I'll do is I want to extract the data from that particular invoice. So what I'll write a prompt over here is I want to extract data points from invoice and hit enter. And after hitting enter, you can see I'm getting a PDF which I have provided to autopilot for everyone. And now that document being analyzed. Once analyzing document is completed, then we'll get all the data. So now you can see I'm getting all the data from that particular PDF. And after extraction of the data, autopilot is also asking, is there any specific information from this invoice that you would like to focus on? If you want invoice date or billing amount, those particular data if you want, then you can provide a specific prompt to get those particular data only.
Okay. Will it also extract from the image if we provide any image to that prompt and write a prompt like I want just the billing amount of the receipt?
Yes.
So will that extract?
Yes, it will do.
Okay, so we are getting all the necessary information from this PDF. So what will happen if we provide 2 or more PDFs to this prompt and write a prompt to extract all these details from 3 different files? Will that extract that one?
Let's try it out. What I'll do is I'll attach first file and then click on open, and now you can see I'm again getting an option to add a new file. So second file is also added.
Yeah, let's try with image for the third one.
Okay, let me check the email. Okay, so for the third one we can utilize image. I'll add, and now I can provide a prompt, extract data from the input and make it in tabular format, and I'll hit enter. So now you can see first two we have provided as a PDF and the last one as an image.
Yeah.
So now let's see
Yes.
what happens.
Yeah, it's gonna take few minutes, I guess.
It's loaded.
Yeah.
So this is
It's
from
pretty
the,
fast.
yeah, this is from the first invoice.
Is it also extracting the line items or?
Yes, it is also extracting the line items. So after the extraction, in the beginning itself, I have also explained the capabilities, like it comes with the clipboard AI.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can see on the screen, after extracting a data, we are getting a button called send to clipboard AI. So what clipboard AI does is, if you have this data extracted and if you want to paste this data to Excel or any destination, so then by simple click, you can copy the data and send it to the clipboard AI. Then you can directly paste those data to your destination, whether it is in the Excel or any web form. There you can paste those data.
Okay, so it's like multiple services are connected to the assistant, right?
Mhm.
As I can see, it is connected with Clipboard AI,
Mhm.
and that means we can also connect our autopilot to multiple services of the UiPath. So, what if we connect our autopilot to Orchestrator Cloud and I want to run a particular process? Can we do it by writing a prompt?
Yes, autopilot has its memory, and
Mm-hmm.
based on the conversation that you are doing with autopilot, based on that you can trigger the automation. Suppose the same example that we have seen, we have uploaded multiple PDFs manually by attaching one by one, right? So for that, if you have automation already in place,
Mm-hmm.
so based on the conversation that you are doing, suppose you want to extract the data, and for extraction you will need files.
Mm-hmm.
So you can write the prompt to autopilot, I am extracting a data from certain files. You can run the automation which is already present in the orchestrator. So autopilot will understand and trigger that particular process, and you will get those PDF attached in your autopilot.
Yeah, this is really cool. It's gonna make our life easier instead of going to the orchestrator cloud and running our processes by searching it on the particular folder.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty much easier.
definitely it is going to
And
be.
we also need to explore multiple patterns and multiple scenarios via autopilot, like what we can do and how we can utilize this functionality in much more way. Okay, basically, this is all about autopilot. And yeah, for the audience, can you explain where beginner can start and how he can set up the autopilot?
If he or she wants to get started with autopilot for everyone, then there are really cool and new latest courses has been announced by UiPath that you can refer and get started.
Okay, so there are multiple things on their way in UiPath. You can always explore autopilot and new agentic AI on UiPath Academy, and you can also prefer the docs. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. And thanks, Vinit, to be here on this show. And thanks, everyone, for watching our podcast. Thank you, everyone.
Pleasure to be here, and thank you everyone.